We are live. We are direct with Meg Lam, who is the CEO, founder of MindBody Business Mentorship. She really taps into people in the wellness industry, whether they be chiropractors, acupuncturists, people who are really helping people to grow, to scale their business, but not just with the focus on strategy, but the focus in the game, finding the 20% strategy that leads to the 80% result, and also finding any blocks that stop them from scaling in a sustained way. She is a relationship expert. She is a communication expert. She really has the perfect blend between mind, body, and spirit. Welcome, she leads, she sells, to Meg Lam.
Woo!
She's in the building. Speak to me, sister.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to speak to this audience, and hopefully people here, your listeners, are taking away something valuable today, something that they can implement in their own lives immediately, help them become the person they've been wanting to become, help them get to their next level, help them lead better, help them become better, help them accept themselves and grow into the human that they know that they're destined to be on planet Earth.
Wow, you said that so well. Speak to me. Results. It's all about results.
Yeah.
What results do you offer your people? First, clarify your people. Then what results? We mentioned scale. What does that look like?
So for me, it was I had to first own and accept that I had done something exceptional in my own
Yes.
business, right?
Yeah.
As like my own person, as a solopreneur first, like, wow, look at what you did. And I don't think very many people take the time to say that. Like we feel shame that we're acknowledging that we've grown, that we've made money. Like there's a lot of shame around that, right? About coming out and somehow owning our greatness. But until we're able to do that, we can't actually go to the next level. So that is first and foremost. How can we own what we've done so that we can go beyond it, right? Like we first have to go back and be like, ooh, look what I did do. Look at how awesome I am. Look at the success I have created in my life for me. I know that there are plenty of women out there that just like move the goalposts onto the next. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with goals and targets. They're essential. However, if we don't take the time to look at how we got or what we got, we'll never actually move beyond. We'll just kind of keep creating the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So results. Who do I serve and what results do we get them? So let's say you're a solopreneur or you're in a solo practice for yourself. You've been a practitioner for a long time. You know you can make $100,000, but you're like, but I know there's something more. Maybe I want to bring in a 1099. Maybe I want to be able to serve more people so that maybe I want to bring in someone to help me with this work so that I'm not like, I can't replicate myself, right? There's only one of me. So how can I serve more people? How can I bring someone else on to serve this massive community that I have? But a lot of that entails first a certain level of belief in ourselves, you know? So yeah, I love to help people get beyond the limiting beliefs that are keeping them at only a certain capacity. And how are we taking them to the next level of business, life, love, relationship with us, with ourselves, with others?
So good to be on with a master of their craft. I mean, many pretenders. But I love that you've gone deep, Meg.
Yeah, it's my favorite kind of work.
100%. Sales. We can't ignore the topic or brush over it. For me, selling is the most spiritual thing you could do.
Yes, agreed. 100% amazing. Tell me your take on it, and I'll tell you mine.
Yeah. My take on it is that if we have a gift, we can hide it under the bed or we can illuminate the world instead. And if we grab this book over here, I think this is a good book for people that want to lean into sales more so, because if people are thinking you're salesy, let them. If people want to bring out the MX, let them. If people are going to ignore, let them. And so it's almost as though being okay So that's how I see it. I see it as sales is something that you don't do to people, but for them, for their growth.
Yes.
Yeah. How about yourself, Meg? Speak to me.
Yeah, sales for me, like learning the actual art of sales was really about relationship building for me. Like, what
Oh,
do I have that the other person needs? What is that person in need of?
wow.
And how can I serve them through a sale? Like, I know I have something that this other person can use, can help them grow, can help them identify, can,
Yes.
whatever it is they're looking
Oh,
for.
yes.
And how can I use what I have in order to get them that result? How can what I have help them get what they need? That's how I see
100%.
sales.
Yeah. What stops people, do you think, in terms of people in your world? What stops them from selling for the maximum prices, and like, what's the biggest block to sales?
Limiting belief, value, worth, self-worth issues, self-esteem, confidence, and really, like, you have to sell yourself every day on yourself. Like, not just your product, but like, why you? Why am I the person that is the perfect person, that is the perfect fit? Like, why is my company that I'm working with now, the MindBody Business Mentorship, why are we perfect for people that want to grow and scale their business, right? So every morning I get up and I list all the amazing attributes and all the things that we bring to the table, which is a lot of experience. A lot of people, like, we have been in the position of the people. We wanted to grow. We wanted to scale. We wanted to maximize our potential. We wanted to affect more people. We wanted to serve more people. We wanted to impact hundreds of thousands, millions of people on planet Earth by helping them realize their personal, professional, financial potential. How do we do that? I have to believe that I'm capable of it, and I have to know that our product is the product that will best serve them. So every morning I psych myself up on it, right? Like, I'm all psyched on the Mind Body Business Mentorship. And if you aren't, if you're like up in the morning and you're like, I don't know, maybe what I have isn't worth it. Maybe they shouldn't be paying that much money for it. Yeah, your sales are going to tank for sure because you aren't sold on what you're trying to sell someone else.
100%. As this book has helped me and my clients, what books helped you,
You
like
know,
generally in
it's
business and stuff
interesting
like
that
that?
you say that, and I love that you bring up this book, Let Them. I actually saw Mel when she was on tour here in Chicago.
Wow. Amazing.
Um, And what I found is, like, there are so many people on the Let Them. They love Let Them. They love the Let Them. And what I find, though, is that people can't do it. They're like,
Woo!
yeah, let them, let them. But then they go to let them and they're like, I can actually let them. That's where we help people. That
Wow.
is how we help people. We help them, like, not just say, yeah, let them, but like, what's preventing you from letting them? What aren't you convinced about? Like, to what? Yeah, what aren't you convinced about in your own world? Okay. But you asked me a very specific question, so I want to be sure I answer it. One of my very favorite books is The 7 Laws of Spiritual Success by Deepak Chopra. Do you know that one?
Oh, yes, 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 yeah, yeah,
It's an
yeah.
older one. It's so
Mm,
good. I revisit it.
yeah.
It's super thin, but I revisit it weekly. I take some little nuggets from there.
Amazing.
And
Give us a nugget.
um uncertainty. When you're uncertain, let me reverse that. Certainty is a false feeling that comes from something we know from our past. But if we can be in uncertainty, it gives us the opportunity to start over again as a beginner, as in an unknown space. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here, but if I'm willing to not know, I can actually go into what he calls pure potentiality, which is so many options that I've never even experienced before. Whereas if I'm clinging to something that I know, to certainty, I'm clinging to something that I've already done. I'm not willing to go into something, into the unknown territory. But in the unknown is where expansion happens. That's where all growth exists.
Amazing. Wow.
Thank you. I also love
Well-rounded.
the 4 agreements. Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
Such a pleasure to connect with a well-rounded, well-dressed. Like, is that satin? Is that top satin or?
No, it's linen. It's linen with some little
Love it. Love that.
ribbons of gold. Yeah. Thank you.
Love that. 2026, what's the big plan, vision for yourself?
Yeah, so we are on a mission. This company is on a mission to impact literally millions of lives. And that happens not just, so the reason it's exciting is because when you work with a business owner, then they also have potential to impact everyone in their life, right? So, like, not just themselves, but also the people they work with, the families of the people they work with,
Yes.
their loved ones,
Yep.
their partners, their spouses, their children, their families. And when you think about it in that way, that helping a person grow into what they want to be and have what they want and be the person that can have, this is essential. How can I be a person that can have what I
Yeah.
want?
Wow.
When you help that person become that, they are different in every area, in every facet of their lives. And then they're impacting the other people in their lives too. So they're essentially just like, we're changing the planet, right?
Yeah.
That's our big vision for
And how are you getting visible right now? Like, is it
yeah, social media, a lot of social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. One of my partners has a podcast.
okay? Oh, so you got a business part? You have a business partner? Is that how it works?
Yes. So I work with 3 other amazing women right now.
Wow. Okay.
We are all partnered in this MindBody Business Mentorship.
Oh, wow. Okay, brilliant. So is it group coaching or like how does that work?
There are different levels of the mentorship. So you can get one-to-one mentorship that also includes group calls. A lot of people come in at the group level and then realize that what they need is probably a little more personalized attention.
Mhm.
But when you come in for your initial, like what we call a strategy call, it's easier to determine what level of mentorship people need.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did. It did actually. What gets in your way? What's your block when it comes to expanding?
Yeah, my block has always been almost like a codependency people pleaser block. I think
Mhm.
that's probably huge for, I know I shouldn't say, that's been huge in my experience with a lot of women, especially, and even men. I mean, we're taught at a very young age that it's really important to make sure that you're doing for others and making sure that everyone else in life is happy. And only then is it okay? And then our nervous system somehow learns that very quickly, and we become very hypervigilant, and
Mhm.
we can just feel people in the room. And if things are unsettled, then we're unsettled. And what are we doing to make sure everyone else is okay so that we can, like, relax? So a lot of my early work with relationships was that, helping people regulate their own nervous system so that they didn't feel responsible for everyone else's happiness and emotional regulation. Like, you aren't responsible for my emotions and I'm not as responsible for yours. But if I can have a discussion with you about them, or I can just accept that that's what you're feeling without making it my responsibility, I can elevate to a new level of being in the world and operating.
Wow. Let them know how they can get in contact with you and who you're looking to connect with specifically.
Yes, I am looking to connect with anyone that would like assistance, support, let me say, mentorship on this path of growing your business. If you are a wellness based business owner, if you are a massage therapist, a coach, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, a spa or clinic owner, anyone that is growing in the wellness industry, that is who I'm looking to connect with. If you want to grow your business this year, if you want to grow yourself this year so that you can see further into the future and what you're capable of expanding and growing into and building further down the road, whether it be this year or 5 years or 10 years from now, if you find that you're at a cap, that you've kind of plateaued, but you know you're capable of something more, you know you want to bring something more to the world, we are your people. The best way to get in touch with me is meg@meglam.net. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and all those. I'm Meg_Lam1. And I would say that that's the best way to follow me. And then through there, we have links into the MindBody Business Mentorship. And I can also leave a link with you, Jay,
Leave me the
for
link. Yeah.
the page for the
Leave me the-
MindBody Business Mentorship itself
Brilliant.
and all my
Thank
socials.
you for hopping on today. Definitely appreciate it. And, you know, wishing you all the best with your partners in the growth of the business in 2026.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited for your audience. I'm so excited for these women that want to go out and change the world.
What a noble cause it is. And yeah, that is the power. She leaves, she sells. Meg Lam, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And we are out.
Thanks, Jay.
Woo, that's it.